Hey guys, I'm State Representative Ryan Warner. Trout season is almost here. I'm so glad to have the Executive Director of the Pennsylvania Fish and Boat Commission here today to preview the season. Tim Schaeffer, thank you very much for joining us today.
You bet. Thanks. Good to be here.
Okay. So Tim, it is spring, it's March. All right. February and March are typically an itchy time for sportsmen. We're kind of stuck inside. It's the lull between hunting season and fishing season, but fishing season is fastly approaching on us. So can you tell us what's new? What can we expect from the commission this year? What's new for fishing coming ahead in 2020?
Sure. Well, our trucks are literally rolling this week. Stocking trucks are putting the fish in the water this week for the first time in anticipation of the new trout season. A couple things that folks will see different from us this year is we're stocking twice as many of our large brood fish. These are the fish 14 to 20 inches long. We'll be putting about 60,000 of those out this year for the anglers to enjoy. Our hatchery staff have done a great job doing what they do and producing those fish this year. The golden rainbow trout, or palomino as some folks still like to call them, we're producing about twice as many of those fish this year as we have in past years. And another thing different about those fish, we will actually be highlighting on our mobile app and on our website where we are stocking those golden rainbow trout. In the past, they would just be listed as a rainbow trout, but now we're actually highlighting the waters where they'll be stocked for the anglers.
Okay, that's fantastic. So there's a new mobile app. How does somebody get access to the app? Where do they go to get it?
Yeah, so we developed this a couple years ago, and it has just really exploded in popularity. The mobile app is Fish Boat PA, spelled exactly the way it sounds. You could pull it up on your phone, and immediately, whatever county you're in will show up, and you can click on all the different streams that'll be stocked. Then you can select by a different county. So you may be here in Harrisburg and say, hey, I wonder what streams will be stocked in Fayette County. Click on there, boom, you got it all right at your fingertips.
So they're going to give you the streams that are stocked, the dates that are being stocked, type of fish that are being stocked.
Yep, and also the location. One thing we really encourage anybody who's interested is to come join us for those stockings. We welcome the help.
Okay, great. I know that I'll be joining one at some point in the season here in the preseason. But Tim, tell us some key dates that are coming up for the season. I know there's a lot going on. We have 2 different opening days. We have the youth days. There's Fish for Free days. So if you want to go through and give the viewers some dates to look forward to.
You bet. I know we both have young kids, and one of the things that we started a few years ago that it's been so popular is our Mentored Youth Trout Day, where we open trout season a week early for kids. In southeastern Pennsylvania, that's going to be on March 28th. In your neck of the woods, it's going to be on April 11th. So on April 11th, kids and their adult mentor can fish. You need to be paired up, a kid with an adult mentor. To participate, the adult needs to have a fishing license and a trout permit. And the kids need to have a voluntary youth fishing license or a mentored youth trout permit. What this allows us to do is to track who's participating in the program. And for every the voluntary youth license is only $2.90, and we get $5 in federal reimbursements for those that we can reinvest in youth programs. So March 28th in the Southeast, April 11th in your counties is when a Mentored Youth Trout Day will be. And then opening day in the Southeast will be on April 4th. And in Fayette, Westmoreland, and other southwestern Pennsylvania counties, April 18th is when the show starts.
All right, so we've got a lot of time for action there. I do know firsthand, I've taken part in the Youth First Day of Trout, and I just want everyone to know that this is a fantastic program that the Fish and Boat Commission had created. And it's great bonding time, and it is made just for the kids. It is a day that kids are able to go to the streams that are stocked with trout and have the streams themselves. They're able to learn to fish. It's bonding time with the parents. One thing I do want to mention there, though, is it's not for every stream, right? They have to be a pre-stocked stream. So you have to look at the stocking schedule to make sure that the stream is stocked prior to the Youth First Day of Trout.
Right. And picture the logistics of putting 3.2 million trout out there for anglers to enjoy. We get to most of them before those dates, but some we don't. So really the best thing to do would be to check the stocking schedule, make sure that body of water has been stocked before that event, again, in your case, on April 11th.
Okay, great. So there's a couple other programs here. Do you want to tell us about that's encouraged to get some people involved in fishing? Which, believe me, I encourage. I think it's a great thing. There's a few Fish for Free days, and I see that you guys again have the tackle loaner program.
Yeah. So April or 2 Fish for Free days, May 24th and July 4th. If people want to try it, There's no cost for a fishing license on those days. Leading up to those events, we have a number of family fishing events that we do where we teach families how to fish. We try to take some of the challenge, or if folks have never done it before, they might think, oh my gosh, how do I do this? We try to make it as easy as possible. So if you just go to our website, fishandboat.com, you can type in family fishing programs. You can find out where those are taking place close to you. If you don't have the equipment, we do have a number of tackle loaner programs. So again, go to fishandboat.com, type in fishing tackle loaner programs, number of state parks. For example, we have the tackle there where people can check it out for free and use it.
I think that's great. So one thing that we often talk about in fishing, a lot of people think about trout fishing, right? But you and I also know that there's other great fishing. There's warm weather fishing in the state of Pennsylvania. You want to expand and talk
Sure.
about some of the different species and some of the other good fishing that takes place right here in Pennsylvania?
Would be happy to. And right there in your district, Virgin Run Lake, that's a lake that we just announced that the Governor Wolf released funding. We're going to match it to repair the dam that's there. The dam's in great shape right now, but we want to get ahead of it and make sure that it's there for the anglers to enjoy going forward. That facility has a great bluegill fishery. You have wonderful smallmouth bass fishing throughout southwestern Pennsylvania. We have a thriving muskie fishery. I know you were, and some of the other legislators were out stocking muskies with us last year. We really have something for you in every season of the year, whether it's trout in the spring, panfish or bass in the summertime. If you want to trek up to Lake Erie for walleye fishing, I mean, we really have something for everybody in Pennsylvania.
I think that's fantastic. I know that I'm getting excited. The weather's starting to turn a little bit. We see some warmer weather on the way. But for people that have never participated before, never bought a license, you just want to give us a brief explanation about how you can go
Sure.
about getting a Pennsylvania fishing license?
Absolutely. Again, you can go to our website, fishandboat.com, or we have hundreds of issuing agents around Pennsylvania. That's another thing that mobile app, Fish Boat PA, click onto that and you can find where to buy a license near you. One thing that's also new this year is the display requirement. We're trying to make it easier for folks than ever to buy their fishing license, so you don't need to hang it on your hat. What we really want to get to is the point where people can use their telephone, buy it mobily, and have it handy with them all the time.
Yeah. Tim, I think that's great. And firsthand, I want to thank you and the commission for everything that you do. I mean, we're looking forward to more fish, bigger fish this year. It's going to be a great year ahead. And guys, I'm sorry, but I see that's all the time that we have for today's program. Again, I'm State Representative Ryan Warner. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me at my local office through my website or Facebook. All that information will be shown in a moment. Again, thanks for watching. And Tim, thank you so much for your time and everything that the commission has done. Take care, guys, and God bless.